Oh, hi there. You just, Parrot, you just ruined my intro. Take two. Oh, hi there, and welcome back to Minecraft. This is Geekys 1.18 Solo Survival World, and we're in episode 4. And in this episode, we've got quite a lot planned, as usual. Now, just to sort of recap, in the last episode, we ended up going to the Nether. We suddenly died, and we got a few more bits done along the way. But in this episode, I've got some other things planned. Now, in between, I did little bits. I've gone ahead and added some bushes and some leaves to make it look like bushes around these areas. Now, I haven't done it all. I kind of want to get your opinion because I'm not 100% sure. I've kind of gone ahead, like I said, I've added some sort of custom trees as such, but just trying to make it look like it's overgrown in the back. And I love these azaleas, but I didn't realise as well, but you could actually bone meal the azalea bushes and it turned into azalea trees, and then obviously you can get those flowers as well, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we've done that around this area, but I have gone about this far, so this hasn't been done. If you guys like it, you think maybe we need more, less, whatever, let me know. We can work on that sort of later on, but we'll probably come back to that at some point. I have also, on the same note, done a little bit more around there, so we've added some leaves at the top of the portal, which, you know, makes it look pretty good. But anyway, that's not really what we're going to do today. We might come back to it at some point, but you making your creeper noises, stop it, Polynesia, stop it. Yes, I've got other things planned today, and that involves villagers. So the first thing we're going to need to do is take a little walk. So we've come over to the village that we found in episode 1. Just wanted to make a quick nether portal here because, I mean, that's the main reason we went into the nether last episode. It's going to make it a lot easier to get villagers from here over to the other side, and that was the intention all along. So just need to make a note of the coordinates. We've got -38, 63, 157, excellent. Need to head back towards the base and find the coordinates in the nether now. Decided to head back via the waterway, and this is really nice looking terrain. Our base is, obviously the floor is up there, then there's a mountain, so we are high. we're very high indeed, but this is lovely terrain. I might have to come around here at some point and do something around here as well. This looks absolutely stunning. Oh, and there's a big cave there. Wow, okay. This is cool. This is cool. Oh, this... Hello. Danger. This is pretty cool though. Imagine having like a lost pirate ship in here or something. Been here for years. That's cool. We could definitely do something with this. I'm getting distracted. Let's head back. Can I get my boat back, please? So yes, I believe that just on the top of this ridge here should be my base. There's our mountain. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit away. Yeah, I'll have that. I'll take that. Why not? Ooh, obsidian would have come in handy last episode. Flint and steel and silk touch. Home sweet home, yay! Okay, and on that note, let's head to the nether and let's figure out this old portal. Yeah, I think that's looking, in my opinion, a lot better. I think we could make this, spread this these leaves out a little bit further. I was thinking almost making a little dome over the top. I don't know. We'll have to play by ear. Okay, so if my calculations are correct, we've got this in approximately the right place. We've got about 40 blocks that way and about 80 blocks that way, so it's not too far in the nether. Certainly quicker than going through the overworld. Let's light it and let's see where we go. Fingers crossed. Bingo! Excellent. Exactly what we wanted to do. So we're now in a position where we can start bringing people over. Only thing is, there's nowhere for them to live, so let's work on that first. And by somewhere to live, I obviously mean a villager breeder, so we've gone ahead and we've cleared out some space. We have a waterlogged staircase there and a composter on top, 4x4 in every direction of potatoes, and then we need to start working on the edges, cover it up from the top so nothing can fall in, and grab some other materials. Need to grab some beds. Then I think it's almost time for the villagers to move in. Beds are easy. We've obviously got lots of string, which we can turn to wool, which we can obviously turn to beds. Lovely jubbly. So to protect this space, I want to use leaves, and I think for the time being I'm just going to leave a couple of spaces here so we can get the villagers in when we get round to it, but we will fill it in later. We're going to go too high and go from there, and then we'll see if we can make it look a bit more interesting once that's done. Okay, that's a start, and I've got to admit that looks absolutely disgusting, so we'll have to do some extra stuff on here. Here's the thing, so I'm thinking if we take a few blocks away and actually make almost like a tree out of this, get some branches like that, and then we can get the leaves around it so it looks like it's sort of growing out of control. We'll do that in a couple of different spots around it. Okay, so it's starting to look a bit better. I'm hoping that once I can start adding a few things around it, I can sort of hide some of the sides a little bit, because quite frankly it's not going to be in the middle. So 3 beds here just out of reach. We're going to pop a trapdoor there, we're going to pop a trapdoor there. That should stop any adult villagers from getting through, and if we share that, baby villagers will be able to run through here. They'll fall into this hole, which will be a bit deeper once we finish it. I need to get out, thank you. And then we need to build a house around here, so let's focus on the house and then we'll work on that extraction system once we're done. Alright, so we've got a bit of a basic shape now, it's nothing fancy, but I'm thinking we're going to have this as a two-purpose house. We're going to have this room here is going to be part of this farm, and then this room here will have, we'll be able to access it, and we'll block off somewhere in the middle, like block these off here, for example. So we're going to need some sort of entrance, which will probably be either this side or this side. I haven't quite decided. I'm just debating whether to have a corner entrance, something like that, and then we can have the entrance up here. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get at least the first layer done and go from there. Well, it's starting to come together. It's I'm still not 100% happy with it, but it's starting to get a bit more texture. We're just adding a few different variations, but it's just a case of trial and error and just see what fits where. As for the inside, or for I've got the outside of the walls are going to be obviously the stone bricks, and we've started having this combination of andesite and stone for the internal parts. So obviously this is what it looks like from the inside. I haven't textured these ones yet. This is sort of the idea I'm looking at, but obviously we're going to sort of push that towards the same. And on the outside, it looks alright. Obviously, you've got these other blocks that you can see, so we'll have to put some sort of roof over. But yeah, I think this could work. So I'm going to just crack on to the rest of these and try to make this look as nice as possible. Go. For the roof, I want to go with blackstone. We got a bunch of it from the nether last episode, and I think it'll look really good. So fingers crossed. Yeah, I probably should have done this house first because the tree's got to go. Great, awesome. Okay, and I think that's the house done. I've not really done anything on the inside, and the outside doesn't look brilliant either, but it will do, and we can always come back and tweak it later. So we've got a little bit of porch area here to let you come in. Inside, you've got jungle ceilings, jungle floors, and a variation of stones for the walls. We'll block this off eventually once we've built the extraction zone, which we'll do in a moment. But yeah, and then the roof is obviously... Oh, whoops. The roof is obviously blackstone. Now, the reason I've gone heavy on stone instead of wood is because I want this entire area to look ancient, old, lost and forgotten, and wood rots pretty quickly, so stone would last longer. So that's the intention there. We're going to try and make it look like it's been here for a while, and yeah, I have obviously had to get rid of this tree, but we've made the bushes grow around the roof there just to make it feel like it's been there for a while. So let's work on this extraction zone. Okay, so I think it's time we can close this off now. So if we just pop two of them there, any babies that jump on the bed can't jump over there, and it should be safe to get in. It means we can access it if we need to. Hopefully nothing can get through these windows. When I get glass, I will place these with actual glass, but for the time being, you know, that'll do. So yeah, the babies will come through here. They'll try to go to one of these beds, but they'll fall down this hole because they're stupid. Then they'll fall down here, and they'll go all the way down here. And then they'll find their new home, which is not quite as nice as they were expecting, but they'll all grow up here, and then from here we can then turn them into whatever villager we want to do. So let's get some villagers in here and let's get this going. And also, yeah, I know they might escape if I do that. I don't really care. We're going to have loads, that'll be fine. We're going to let some of them go free anyway. The only ones we actually care about surviving are the ones in there breeding. So that's the thing. Let's go bring some villagers over. I'm hoping this lures a couple of villagers to me and it saves me having to... Look, okay, he's coming already. Where's my spyglass? Hi, guy. You come for a job? The applications are open. It's all yours. I need one more guy. And... Push. Ice, come on, ice. Come on, ice. Yes, one in. Okay. Yeah, buddy. This is working. Okay, this is so much easier than getting rails and stuff. Yeah, you're close enough. Let's keep you going. You can find this one. This works because I've taken all the workstations away, so these guys, none of them jobs, so they're desperate. They're desperate for work. Go. 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 Good. Good lads. Good lads. Hit the portal. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good lads. Good lads. Okay. Hey, you're harvesting. Good. Good. Yeah. Get to work, dude. That's right. Now, get out the way. Get out the way. Composter. Fantastic. That does the job. There you have it, guys. We have our first 2 villagers. So with 2 means we can breed and we can get lots more. Next thing on the list, I think we need to have an automatic potato farm. So we might as well work on that while these guys are breeding. Okay, so I've had a little play around and I've made a mess in this house. So basically, I've added a few things here. We've got a hopper minecart there with a hopper. Well, actually 2 hoppers underneath it leading to this chest, which we can always expand storage later if we need to. The plan is we're going to get one villager is going to come here, stand here. He's going to be a Fletcher, hopefully. We're giving him a bed here because I don't want him to use one of those beds because, I mean, they're in use. We're also then going to get a second villager and pop him in here. He's got a bed as well for the same reason he doesn't want to steal that bed. And he's going to be the farmer who will eventually collect all these potatoes. Okay, that should light it up. Excellent. Right, so this guy will be the farmer, and he will come along, he will collect all these potatoes, and he will then try to throw them to his mate in here. And because of the angle, it should end up in that hopper. That's the plan. And then we'll obviously close this off. We have obviously decorated, well, covered up the area here. So I don't know what we'll do with this. Obviously this house then has no back to it, but you know, functionality has to go first, and we'll put something there at some point. But let's go see if we have any villagers yet. Do I have, want one of them? I'm trying to encourage these people back in. Right, I'm going to block that back up as well because I don't want anything wandering through there and messing up stuff. To be honest, I don't. Obviously, the villagers, they can't get through this. It's more to protect from something else getting in this room and then falling down that hall. So it's just to protect it from that more than anything for any nasty zombies that somehow find their way in. So, right, we got to come over here and. Aha. Oh, okay. We have at least 4 villagers. That's good. Well, let's let a couple out. Okay. You're out. Right, you come with me, and we'll make you a farmer. Good lad, good lad. In you go, in you go. Yeah, that work. No. Okay, right, so... Okay, my guy's there now. Okay, good. One down, and he seems reasonably happy. He doesn't have much purpose yet, but he will. Let's grab another one, and then we'll see if we can finish this all off. Out you come, out you come. Excellent, well done. Okay, come on, mate. Excellent. He's now in place. He's locked, but we're also going to need to trade with him at least once, so he doesn't try to become a farmer at any point. So, what do you need? You want an emerald for an arrow. Okay, so I've got an emerald now. Let's give you a trade. Yeah, I'll have some arrows. Thank you. What a deal! Yeah, right. Okay, so you're now locked in. You should be good, and we can just physically lock you in forever. So you're never going to be seen. And stairs doesn't look very good. Once we actually get some glass, we can come back and do this better. There we go, perfect, and we can still open that. So, villager 1, farmer guy, should give this guy some, okay, it's completely blocked in. Yeah, we'll be able to replace it with glass soon. But yeah, he should be able to give him food, and then we should be able to get some from there at some point. Let's see if we can speed this process up a little bit by throwing a few potatoes down there so our farmer guy can fill up his inventory real quick, and hopefully you can start throwing them back towards the other guy. Look, there you go, you're happy, look. Lovely jubbly. Go feed your mate. Go feed your mate. Oh, okay, look, we're getting the potatoes. I know, obviously, those are the ones I've just given him, but that proves the point that it does, in fact, actually work. So, let's... Yeah, Yeah, to be fair, you should be safe like that, and I can see you. So with that now in place, we now have an automatic supply of food. We could probably look at doing that at some point for carrots and also for wheat, because carrots would be good for golden carrots, I guess, and wheat, because we're going to have to do something with those cows at some point anyway. And then obviously we can link this up to an auto smelter as well, so we can get some cooked carrots straight away. But I think that's done for now. Let's say I will need to look at adding some sort of decoration or something up here, because it doesn't look very good. And it was, like I say, it's not the biggest farm, but it's for my personal needs, I think it's going to be more than enough, because that's going to keep running in the background. We now have the automatic villager breeder and the automatic potato farm. The next thing we could do now with working with villagers is let's go for an iron farm. So in terms of the iron farm, I've come over this way towards the main, well, the hole in the ground where all our chests are. The main reason we wanted to sort of be away from those other villages over there. It is recommended that you do this normally high above the ground, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to do it inside the mountain, and we'll just work around it. So if you come around here, I've already started doing some work. We've lit all this cave up, and that's all good. And in here, we've got a bit of a spawning platform, which the iron golems will land on. Now I'm going to have to add some water, and I'm going to have to put some slabs on all these blocks around here for quite a big area to stop anything from spawning. But if we come down here, we can see we've got a bunch of hoppers in place already, which also fall into some chests. We will put some lava here once we've got the water working, and we'll go from there. I've also got some spots over here that I've got ready for, got ready for villages. So one villager is going to go in there, we're going to have a villager go in there, we're going to have a villager go in there, and then we're going to name a zombie, and he's going to go in here. So yeah, that's the plan for that. And then, let's say, we are going to have to cover a lot of these areas to make it unspawnable, because otherwise iron golems are going to be spawning out here. So yeah, I probably should do the floor first, and then work around, and then get my mobs in afterwards. And that should probably do. So I've done a bit of research into the spawn radius of the iron golem, and it turns out it's 16 by 6 by 16 radius from the centre of the village. So we've definitely gone out far enough from the sort of 16 blocks, obviously 8 in every direction essentially. That's all fine, and we've done the same on the other side. The only problem was I looked at the height, and it was wrong. So I've had to lift all of these three up, which means we're going to have to put a roof in here once we've got all the bad guys in, or the villagers and the zombie, because otherwise it's too tall. So yeah, we're good on that. But yeah, obviously it's all good, it's all working, it all fits, and I think it's time that we start collecting. I think we'll do the villagers first, and because they're easier. They're not going to attack me. We're going to do them first, and then we'll try the zombie afterwards. Well, that was easy enough. Now for the name zombie. We already have a named name tag, so it should be fairly straightforward. Fingers crossed. Zombie in sight. Let's see if we'll take an item. Nice! But I've already named the name tag, so that's a waste. Nice. Now just need to add the water and the lava. And finally break some blocks so the villagers can actually see the zombie. And you can hear it's already working. That's pretty awesome. So this has been working for just a couple of seconds, and you know what? Yeah, I'm happy with the outcome. I think it's going to work quite well. I think it's going to work really, really well. So in this episode, we've done quite a bit. We've got a working villager farm, a working automatic potato farm, and now a working automatic iron farm. And all in all, you know, I think it's been quite a good episode. I must say though, this episode has been focused more about functionality as opposed to beautification, and I think I'd like to go back and make some changes because, quite frankly, I'm not a fan of that house. I'm not a fan of the area around it. I think I'm going to need to take some time and think about how to do that and come up with a better solution because I just don't like the way it looks. But that's for another day. Unfortunately, for today, we are actually out of time. But if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. And obviously tell your friends about it too, because if you like it, there's a good chance they will too. But as always, I've been Geeky Gamer. You've been awesome. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.